right, welcome back. Welcome back to the MICPT.com podcast with the one and only owner of the Made in Compton Store, Bone, aka Mako Capone, the author Ronald Monk. How you doing today?
I'm good and yourself.
Absolutely wonderful. Yes, indeed. I know it's sometimes we do a late start, but this is a show we've been doing for now what almost 3 years, huh?
Yeah.
Wow, absolutely. I had to tell you, give you and Chili Mac the Boss a shout out from last Sunday. I mean, that show was off the chain. Definitely, it was the weekend of the homecoming, a historical first homecoming since the school has been renovated, Compton High School, after 4 years. That was so exciting. And you guys just nailed it. It was great, 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 great.
Man, I'm glad we caught him in the airport before he left.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Shout out to you. Thank you. Wow, thank you so much. Absolutely. That was really neat. Wow. So what is it? I mean, it's been pretty neat knowing that there's a plethora of people that's been coming to the store and support of their friends. After homecoming, it's like wow. Some people, just missed it because it's like oh, they just didn't know, they didn't get the word, or they were out of town, or and then it's only the customers that sent T-shirts back home after their friends, some your fellow alumni as well, you know, um, T-shirts back home that for people that couldn't fly out for the homecoming, and seeing a lot of the pictures and videos on Facebook. That was exciting.
Oh man, that's how the Tarberry family do it. We stick together.
Absolutely, that's so cool. Wow. Well, is this something you want to discuss right off the top of the show? Absolutely.
Yeah, we got the made in Compton magnets. We got them in blue and red. A lot of customers been requesting magnets, so we finally got them in. And we just waiting for people to come back, double back around and see that we got them. And new people to come in that got an interest in the magnets.
Absolutely. And they're pretty, pretty neat. Oh, I have to get a picture of them as well. So, I'm sharing now the agenda. We just have a few here, but just to get started with that, yeah, that's pretty neat. I think that there is Compton High School more information, about the Compton High School attire. Yeah, you want to speak about the beanies and hats?
Oh yeah, coming in Monday, we got the second shipment of beanies and hats because we ran out during the homecoming. But
Mm,
letting all the alumni and all the Compton High people know that we got the beanies and hats coming back in. We got
Nice.
them coming in powder blue and navy blue beanies, the long ones,
Mm,
and we got the hats coming in powder blue and navy blue.
nice. Exciting. Yes, indeed. And they can, yeah, definitely order now. MICPT.com. Beanies and hats. All right, the one and only Teddy G. Teddy G. Teddy G. Though we know we did start with the Teddy G's for the purpose of having all the children in foster care to have something. Absolutely. Foster care campaign, Teddy G. And then it took off to, you know, in the back of Lolo windows, cars, fancy cars and classic cars, because some other people have, their signage, and they already had teddy bears. A lot of them are grandparents, definitely it is now, you can say, for, you know, young and the wise and the fun people. And Teddy G has gone international a couple of times, so it's pretty neat. We shipped our first one, but of course, there's people that travel with the LA Hood Life tours that have purchased a Teddy G, and they were from out of the country, but we actually shipped our first one. Where was that we shipped it to?
Australia, Queensland.
Yes, absolutely. So that was exciting. Something else you want to share about Teddy G?
Yeah, Teddy G is on the world tour. He here to heal hearts and give people comfort, and he's looking for foster kids to connect with so he can give them something familiar to connect with as they moving through transition.
Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. And with that in mind, wanted to put YCE. Absolutely young. I didn't know if it was gonna go there right away though, but how new is this? Young Christian Eternal. We have a faith-based clothing line stored by the one and only co-founder, and he has a website as super super nice. While I go to the website, you want to share more about?
Yeah, Young Christian Eternal is a clothing line that my son started. Faith based, and it's nice. He got some nice stuff. It's all created out of his imagination.
Yes, absolutely. It's really really neat. And here is his website. How neat is this? Young Christian Eternal. Absolutely. We have these available in store now. The shorts here, different colors. Definitely have the Writer's Descent tee in the window of the Made in Compton store, or in the area on the wall, and packages, long sleeve with the YC on the sleeves there, as well as the one and only Thorns of the Covenant t shirt. We have it actually on the wall. It's like pretty neat. Like, what would you say, like the Raptors, like the NBA has the t shirts of legends. Absolutely.
Absolutely, just like the
Mhm.
legends.
That's right. And the Thorns of the Covenant zip hoodie as well. And it also has a zipper, or I mean, a cross on the hoodie here as well. So it's pretty neat. You want to join the email list for when new t-shirt designs will drop in the new year. Definitely, these are the products, and I love the pictures. Absolutely, the website is just really beautiful. So, shout out to the one and only Mr. Big Dutch, who does a lot made in Compton Store behind the scenes. Yes, indeed. That's everybody knows we have um, a plethora of designs. You've been in business for what, 13 years, uh, come this November. Yeah, so what is that like to think about that too?
I love the community for rallying behind us and keeping the doors open.
Mm,
They see the vision. They know it's a place to connect and get good comfort clothing, and it's a way that we can represent our tribe, the Compton tribe.
hmm. Absolutely. And with that in mind, it's pretty neat. Oh my goodness. We're going to talk about, yeah, yeah, right now, Compton in the box. Yes. About getting grandfather wins. Wow. So, yes, Compton in the box now is it like 2 years old?
Yeah, and it's still the best thing since sliced bread. It's
Come
just
on now.
helping people make their ends meet and still get what they want from the Made in Compton store.
Absolutely. And definitely you can check that out on the website micpt.com. And matter of fact, let me share right now. And is it something you want to share about? Um, why did you come up with the tier basic, custom, and deluxe Compton in a box
Well,
subscription?
I just wanted to give people options. If you was trying to really save, you could get on the first tier, which is basic, and then if you got a little bit better budget, you can get on the custom tier, and
Mm-hmm.
you can contact Nichelle at the store, and you can go on video call, and you can pick out what you want. And then if you really love Compton, you can get on the deluxe tier, and really get a lot of bang for your buck. So
Mm-hmm.
we simplifying Compton in the box next year. It's
Mm,
basically our store prices divided by three. And I mean, you just get a lot of savings. It's just really a great deal.
absolutely. So yeah, right now you want to definitely get grandfathered in because that will be you will be already a member, and because there will be an increase on the Compton in the box in 2026. So get grandfathered in. If you're already a subscriber, please share with someone else. And yeah, you can choose a different size here. But say, for instance, if you live locally, you can choose up to $132 in value for the basic box. And if you live out of the city, we know that there is, or the state, then there is the, if you live out of the city and you still travel to the store, that's still considered locally. And yes, you can shop up to $132 in value. But if you live out of state, then yeah, it's $39.99 plus tax plus shipping. And we actually send on schedule what we have for the basic box. But if you choose custom or deluxe, yeah, absolutely, you can call me. And absolutely, and even if you live locally and you don't want to come to the store, you rather have it delivered, maybe you don't drive and it's starting to get, it's not, the weather's changing, and then you can still always select custom, and then I can actually take you around the store and do the FaceTime. But definitely, if you select, say if you did select extra large and instead of basic you chose custom, so you can call me and FaceTime me. You would just simply add to cart, and this was just an example. I used it once before, and I just want to take off one here. Okay, now there's only, well, now I took off the one that said basic. Absolutely. You can always go back, and then you can choose there's custom there, add to cart. And I will go here, up here in the corner where there's a little two by the bag, and say, for instance, yes, I want to do deluxe this time, and we know the difference is $33 more on this one. That, and you get up to $185 uh, currently on the custom. You would check out a custom box, and then it says create account underneath sign in. This your first time, you have to click there and then put your information and click create. And after you do that, it'll prompt you to add your card that you will have drafted every month for the amount, and that will be your anniversary day to come back to the store the following month. Yes, indeed. Were you able to see that? Oh my goodness.
No,
Oh my God. Oh, next time, please, you gonna have to yeah, if you could tell me that, because I've been going back and forth from the Wheel of Names. Oh no. I was walking you through there. But you did see YCE, yes?
yeah,
Okay. Oh my goodness. This will not take long. It's just, and this is how fast the Compton in the Box to subscribe to Compton in the Box is. You would go to micpt.com. It would automatically be defaulted to small sizes and basic. But you would select your size. And if you live locally, it really doesn't matter because you can mix and match sizes when you're in the store. And then if you choose custom, you just click over and you would add to cart here. And again, it says two, so you can, once you click on the two in this upper corner next to the person icon, you just would delete one. Say you got a phone call or something, that's all you would do. So I'm gonna just throw away one of those, and we have one in the cart, 69.99. You would check out, and this is the screen underneath sign in. This is your first time. You have to click underneath. to create an account. And it's just a basic information, first name, last name, email, and then you'll put a password and note the password just has to be 5 characters. Of course, one of the letters have to be capitalized. And then you would create an account and a number. You need a number. And you would create the account, and then it will prompt you to pay, connect your paying card. And then, like I said, you'll have your month, anniversary day to come back the following month. Absolutely. Yeah. All right. Is there something you want to add about Compton Box?
Yeah, Compton Box is just a very amazing deal. And it's just to offset the cost of living and to help everybody get involved with the Compton in the Box movement and be able to support the Made in Compton store. It's just a beautiful deal. And you get first dibs at new releases, and you get like inside information on what's going on and what's to come. And we take your input very seriously because you're a paid subscriber or a member. So if you have any suggestions, we take it to heart because we want to get you right by the next box.
Absolutely, absolutely. And just a shout out to anybody that knows anybody that wears a size 4XL. We have a plethora. And so I think, there's plenty of people that know about the store because it's been in existence for 13 years, but you might not know that we actually have 4X, 5X, um, a few 6X, and then 7XL t-shirts, as well as 4X and 5XL hoodies in the store. So note that that is definitely um, another reason to get Compton in a box because I hear that in different stores, the larger T-shirts they cost more. Well, yeah, because even based on the 7XL at the Made in Compton store, those T-shirts are $40 plus tax. But all the T-shirts definitely that 4XL is a common T-shirt, but I didn't know that, some people just thought that we only went to 3XL. But for many years, I know that from what I learned that 3XL is what you printed, but you have a surplus of 4XL, 5XL t-shirts.
Yeah, absolutely. In the earlier years, we only went to 3XL, but due to popular demand, we
Hmm.
start going to 4, 5, 6, and 7. So
Hmm.
now we got like, surplus inventory of the larger sizes. We could actually say we specialize in the larger sizes now.
Absolutely, absolutely. And then I know that a couple of times a year, 2 times a year, the last 2 years, we've done a 10% off on the small t-shirts. So yeah, definitely. If you know anybody that goes to Compton High School, we have a plethora of t-shirts as well in
Oh yeah,
small.
we'll be running the 10% off discount again around Christmas time, from Christmas to New Year's. That way, you can get your Christmas shopping in and you can look out for the kids.
Mm-hmm. Wonderful, absolutely. And I just put Compton in the box on there so we could talk about that. Since we were talking about it, I had already removed it before I went to the website. But yes, indeed, definitely, we have a new T-shirt in the store. How about that? Compton Boulevard T-shirts. You want to speak on them? Oh my gosh, we have Compton Boulevard and Alondra Boulevard.
Oh yeah, we just added the second edition to the street line. We got Landra Boulevard and Compton Boulevard, and soon to come we have Rosecrans Boulevard. So nobody's left out. We're gonna make sure everybody's included.
Absolutely. So I definitely just want to spin that around because that's a new T-shirt in store just as of yesterday for the first time. Right. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. Woo!
And then I had somebody on TikTok that reminded me of all of the famous locations and schools that's on the Alondra. They said Dominguez is on the Alondra,
Mm,
Emerson is on the Alondra, Roosevelt is on the Alondra, and Compton High is on the Alondra. And you know the Made in Compton store is on the Alondra. So it was only right and fitting that we put Alondra Boulevard to the next selection for the
absolutely.
street designs.
That's right. Absolutely. Now, because there is um, the fact that, I could have listed a whole lot of different things on that wheel of names, but is there something that you want to speak on that wasn't on?
Yeah, I like to mention that we about to bring the bomber jackets back because we've been running low on a lot of sizes. So if you've been waiting on a bomber jacket, now's the time because we about to expand the Clipper line and then we about to bring the King around here line back. So we
Mm,
have all colors on the Clippers and we had two colors on the King around here, the navy and the black.
nice. Absolutely. And due to the fact, we're in the last, they call it the fiscal year, uh, the last quarter for many people, and people start going on vacations. Is there something that you want to speak to about uh, the for the holidays or anything?
Oh yeah. Well, during the holidays, we like to make sure you don't overlook a small business like the Made in Compton store because we're a small business, but we're a big store. So, it's like we're a superstore crammed in a small location. So, don't forget about us while you're going to the big box stores for your Christmas needs and for your Thanksgiving needs. So we got you. So just pull up on us.
Absolutely. And then with that in mind, I want to take us to the website again so we can see that there are a plethora of things that can be ordered. And but the main thing is that Compton in the box. You can start now. It'll be really good time because you can save money and actually start purchasing your Christmas gifts technically. And where else can you go to save money, get your pictures taken or family portraits absolutely taken and build generational wealth? If you start to write a book, then you can actually have your book sold in the Made in Compton store, and children do not have to be adults to become authors, and they will automatically gain a PR team with the Compton in the Box team, the Made in Compton store team, and there is the Compton in the Box can actually be viewed as the one and only business in a box. Yeah, so you want to speak on that as the entrepreneur that you are?
Yeah, and then with Compton in the box, if you use it as a tool to get your Christmas gifts out the way, you don't only have to get people T-shirts. We have frisbees and yo-yos and teddy bears, so you can get the kids some good gifts from the Made in Compton store. And then, like Nichelle was saying, Compton in the box is it's like a lesson in literacy, far as economics. You can purchase $132 worth of merchandise for 44.29, and you could turn that into a little business, almost like selling candy or selling cheesecakes. You can actually reap the rewards and put some finances up, and teach the kids a good lesson and how to make money.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. And there's items for family, the cars, the dominoes as well. And like you were saying about there's different toys, and then there's the situation where, some children are, independent, or there's children that are in foster care homes, and, they can get a Teddy G as well, or a deck of cards. They can learn how to play, not ID Claire Ward, but concentration, and they can actually build their mind muscle. We constantly talk about the mindsets, and so not only do we have the books, but the yo-yo, there's activity, some physical activity. Some people can play yo-yo and actually play a video game at the same time. So they become balanced in their um, with their mindset, and they still get some exercise physically. So it's a lot of different things that take place. It definitely is just not a clothing store. It has a very eh, a clothing store for the community. It has a lot of literacy embedded, education, specifically math, entrepreneurship, and definitely the being an author actually looks good on a scholarship or application, college application. Somebody that may already be out of high school is still a good look for to put that on a resume for a job. It just has a lot to a lot of benefits when people are working with other customers, even on grant applications. For they may already be in business. It could be a younger business entrepreneur, or it could be an older person. Anybody is no age on becoming an author. So I just wanted to take us over here to the website, and I went over the catalog there. But yes, so we just have a plethora of services. We do have email marketing. You want to stop by the store and pick up a newspaper. Shout out to the one and only Lonzo, the Hub City legend. He actually, him or his son will, one of his sons will bring the newspaper to the store every week, and then across from it, we have an email list where you can write down your email. So that's also viable. Hmm. So, other than that, is there something else that you want to share before we conclude this podcast?
Yeah, traditionally on Christmas, we started our Christmas off playing board games. So,
Mm,
you had the dominoes and you had the cards. And then let's not forget, if you want to take it outside to the outdoor activities, you got the basketballs and the golf balls. So you
yeah.
can get physical after you get your mental on, your mental stimulation. So
Hmm.
it's just a great way to, save some money and get some good Christmas gifts from the Made in Compton store.
Absolutely. I'm gonna share a couple of overlays, and before we conclude, I'll just run a few commercials and then the closing video. But as we see here, we have the Made in Compton robe that you can see has a stimulus wine glass there. And if it's
And
any
that's
other,
something I got for the dads because I felt the dads wasn't getting, nice Christmas presents. He was getting pajamas and slippers. So why not get him a luxury robe and, let him know that you love him.
that's right. Absolutely. Absolutely. That's too precious. And yeah, we just actually have a plethora of things. This is an older picture of the table that's up front in the Made in Compton store, but definitely we have more stickers. We have waterproof stickers now. We have plenty of keychains, a variety of colors, but just to get you started, it really looks nice. Wine glass wine. We also actually have wine glasses, great gifts as well for the holidays, as well as the coffee mugs is always neat. Tumblers, plenty of tumblers, and we have another license plate. You have to come check out the new license plate as well. Hmm. But
And let's
definitely.
not forget the hip flask.
Oh my goodness. Absolutely. Do not want to forget that. It's really neat. And I actually have an Aiden Compton robe with a hip flask attached to it. So it is something that if somebody wanted to do the basic cut, get grandfathered in for the basic Compton in the box, that's something you can do uh for the first month. A very nice, nice gift. Mm-hmm. Or gifts. So yep, check it out. It just come in to the Made in Compton store, which actually looks a little different. I won't have to update the picture here because the front of the store looks a little different now that we have YCE here in the area, or there's the green. We don't have that in the window anymore as well. Let me say that we actually have an app store, just in case somebody didn't know. Is you type in "Made in Compton Store." That is the app on Google and on the Apple Store, Google Play and the Apple Store. And just really quick, we have a plethora of packages as well available here. Like we have the edition one for a music lover. And just a shout out to Mako Capone, aka Bone. We know him as a music artist, the founder of Factor House Records back in the day. He dropped a double CD not too long ago. The Game Ain't Safe. And he has a book that's he's his first book as an author. It is being flipped into a movie, and we know that that's this one, this two right there in the screen there, and a hoodie. You also get a backpack. I mean, a book bag and a book. He also has um, a music lover package in the store. But this one right here is an addition just to show you that he has some CDs. He have more CDs in the store available for purchase as well. But that's what the frosted shot glasses look like right there as well. And just in case if you want to know, that is a notebook there with a pen attached, and presently only $11 plus tax. Hmm. So we do have these collector boxes. If anybody, if you don't know, and how much are these boxes again? These packages here.
99.
Yeah. So if you don't want to subscribe, because I know that there's some people that say, not one more subscription right now. But yeah, we do have these. So if you want to ask us about the collector's boxes, yes, we definitely have them. And these are what they look like right here. And we have the dominoes in here. That's pretty neat. Dominoes, cards. And this one, yeah, it definitely you getting a deal here. So just think about that. Great for Christmas time. There's a choice of t-shirt here, and this is what it looks like on the front and what it looked like on the back of one of the t-shirts. We definitely have the original t-shirt in the store in white, powder blue, and dark blue as well. And we have hoodies inside the store, just so you know. We also have another one where, as you see, the Hub City, a keychain, a shot glass, Teddy G, a beanie. Absolutely. So just having a variety there. And the Old English, like, definitely there's a golf ball right there. That's pretty cool. A souvenir. Absolutely. And that's
The only
really,
package that's 199. Comes with
that,
two rolls and two wine glasses.
yes, absolutely. That's right. And then we have a new hat, just in case some people haven't seen the new hats. Actually, we have this hat as well. And that is, I'm trying to show how it looks. It feels so smooth right there. That's Old English Compton in black on both of these hats. The latest hats inside the Made in Compton store. Mm-hmm. And that's the pictures of disc one and disc two, the latest CDs in the Made in Compton store. I know this one seems to be familiar to people. It looks like it's just the same color as another CD, but it's not the same CD.
And then we did advertise this one a few years ago when I was finna come with the Game Ain't Safe as just a single CD. And
Okay.
we did have it on a poster. So that's another reason people think they familiar with it.
Ah, gotcha. Absolutely. Absolutely. Okay. Well,
Oh,
with
and I
that,
like to mention the retro Compton hat that we coming with Monday. It's
okay.
almost like a uh uh the
Great.
NWA Raiders hat that they had wore on their album cover when they first came out.
Nice. Absolutely. Okay. Well, pretty neat, exciting. We're looking forward to seeing that next week in the store, the Made in Compton store. And definitely, you can always purchase the Gaming Safe book online. And if there was anything else to share at this time. Just want to say thank you for everybody, all of the fans out there, that come to the store from across the world. Shout out to Malico P. He did a FaceTime today, and he was at a birthday party in Brazil. Absolutely showcasing
Malico P.
that part right there. And I have to get, oh, there's the picture of his wine. It's in the picture here. Absolutely. The Rima right there. Mm-hmm. Yes, he is in Brazil, and he had on display Bones the CDs on display at a party he's having today. He was DJing at a party today. He had the books set propped up as well that he bought. He purchased the gaming safe and Lonzo's book, Not Without Alonzo. It was really exciting. So he's panned his phone around at his party in Brazil today, and we got a chance to see them having fun, and we advertised his Rima bottle and panned around inside the store, so it was really neat.
Oh yeah, it was a nice surprise
Yes,
to
absolutely.
see him celebrating us in another country.
Yes, a very pleasant surprise. So definitely thank you so very much. And happy birthday to anybody that has a birthday this month. Absolutely. So happy birthday to you. And I have to get a happy birthday video going for next month. Absolutely. So
Nice.
yeah, this is the last show for the micpt.com podcast for the month of October. Right?
Yeah.
Absolutely. All right. Well, until next time, everyone, thank you so very much for being in support of the Made in Compton Store. This is Bones podcast tomorrow, same channel, 9 p.m., Bone with Friends. And look forward to seeing you online next time.
Peace.
Welcome to the city of dreams and grind, where stories echo through every street sign, crafted with the hustle breathing in each line. Compton spirit is one of a kind. We paint the murals with colors so bright, every block a canvas in the daylight. From beats that drop to rhymes that ignite, showing the world what we write. Made in Compton, hear the anthem roar. Talent and pride pouring out the store. We lift each other up forevermore. Made in Compton, that's what we're here for. Entrepreneurs rise with the morning sun. Ideas blossoming with second to none. Turning visions into gold, we just begun. Compton's making moves, no need to run. We celebrate a heritage rich and deep. In every rhythm, every dream we keep. From the hills to the valleys we leap. Compton's awakening from a restless Compton, hear the anthem roar. Talent and pride pouring out the store. We lift each other up forever. Made in Compton, that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. We celebrate a heritage rich and deep. In every rhythm, every dream we keep. From the hills to the valleys we leap. Compton's awakening from a restless sleep. Made in Compton, hear the anthem roar. Talent and pride pouring out the store. We lift each other up forevermore. Made in Compton, that's what we're here